Okay, some of you could be really trying, you've planted the seeds, you've done a lot of work. It seems like you might reinstitute somebody coming back into your life that has some really narcissistic, not the best of qualities when it comes to you and your how well you're doing, and they create this chaos that leads you to feeling stable or having stability with them, but yet on the other hand, not so much. They're bringing you a lot of hardship, a lot of arrogance, a lot of jealousy, competition. So, but yet and yet there are other men in your life, whether it be uncles, fathers, patriarchy, grandfathers, they're bringing through this sense of security and vision for you. And, some health kind of things going on with these other men. But I feel that you're going to get focused, but there is news and information coming in, maybe about, a child. This is the Page of Swords. So there's quick news and information coming in. And for some, it might have to do with health of, parents or grandparents. You might be hearing something about that. But yet you're kind of like putting yourself in an little web of anxiety and not knowing the outcome of certain things. And you really have to tap into your own spirit, your own sense of intuition. Not just so grounded in the energy, but there is an eclipse moon in your sign coming up this month, and you might see certain people eclipsing out with relationships so that you can forge ahead and be abundant and strong, and be on your way to opening up to have good things come and eclipse into your month of November. November might be trying for you with other people, other relationships. And this really is a month of forgiveness. And Tauruses can be very stubborn. Like, you can have that stubborn kind of way of being, but you're also into maybe healing a lot of old paradigms, old behaviors and ways of being, that you're forgiving people on one hand, but you kind of have to hold the boundary on the ones that really need to be kind of just put on the back burner for a little while, right? Because there's going to be a little bit of some chaotic energy that they bring upon you, and yet it holds you in this pattern, and it's ruining your abundances. That's how you feel. It's ruining your new fertility and your new love for life and the planet and everything that surrounds that, right? I just wanted to pull a relationship card. So, you're going to have to decide very soon clearly what you want so that it comes through for you, especially within relationships. You have to really so you're going to be deciding on love, romance, connections, people, family, and what that means for you. And I think for some, you could be promised like these commitments and connections. So, some of you might even be getting married in the month of November or planning for a wedding. And others, you really have to clearly decide who's in your life and who isn't, right? Could be judgment, some narcissistic behavior coming through. So it really is, time to really let go of the control issues with family, friends, people, right? Allow the situations to just unfold themselves. They don't need control or force, right? They really need you to sit back and kind of rejoice, look at the new ways that you can forgive and let yourself grow and heal, and do it with compassion, and do it with the spiritual, do it with the upper realms, right? Bring that in along with it. And then you maybe some of that nervous energy, that energy of news and information that comes in, you can almost not feel nervous with it or anxiety with it. You can just, just chill and just let the old kind of dissipate and let the new come in, and know that you're going to co-create something beautiful, something spiritual, and that the old issues are kind of behind you and you're able to really move forward and let some forgiveness be, even with yourself as well as others. Forgive yourself. You've really done nothing wrong. It's just you want to have your eyes open. You want to be clear seeing. You want to see anybody who might bring you any type of narcissistic or chaotic behavior, and kind of like uproot your beautiful space that you're in, right? And this could be a time about thinking about children and family and all these type of things. And then somebody wants to, kind of be a jerk on your parade right here. They want to kind of finagle their way in to create more chaos. So I don't like when the King of Wands is in reverse. I would rather see this way. So, just be aware and, just be open to other people and their kind of stuff, and you'll be able to know how to handle that. Okay, Taurus. So, the moons are generating a lot of the full moons, the new moons. You want to do ritual. You really want to, you want to close out the year, but you want to enjoy the month of December. So these moons are going to be very mysterious, very magical, and very potent for you, okay? There is, I'm recording this end of October, November, so I think today's November 1st. So yeah, there's a lot of scorpionic energy. There is a Taurus eclipse in your sign. So there are things this month of December that you're going to be really feeling, very happy. You're going to be bringing through toasting and celebrating. And it's a great month to really feel social and celebrative, really feeling a lot of good energy. Try not to overdo it. There is some hardship and some sadness. This could be people that you've lost or people that have already passed away and passed on, but you're feeling like you've done everything to repair old situations. And I think in the November cards, where for some of you, not all of you, because this is a general reading, and check out your sun, your rising, and your moon sign videos as well. It will give you a little more information, but some of you might have difficulty within a breakup or a relationship. November, December, maybe you trusted somebody that, was non-trustworthy and you saw the signs. However, it keeps leading you back to the same place. That's for some of you. So there are some hardships and challenges, but you're really getting ready to emotionally just be offered things. New things are going to come in. Surprising things are going to come in. You're going to feel this sense of, things can really happen and you can really be comfortable with family. And look at the angelic realm throwing out like all these opportunities of love and connection and projects to be really happy and cozy and loving the energy of December as you culminate the year, as you come through to the solstice in December. It's going to be a very important time, that solstice for you, Taurus, okay? So make sure you really engage and watch the symbology that's in your kind of everyday routine and really feel into the earth below as well as the sky above. You feel a little bit of disappointment with some sadness that has come through for you, but yet you're getting ready to celebrate family and feel your purpose and what it's really all about for you. So, and you're very connected and guided here by angelic realm. So there are angels, there is support, there is spirit guides, and they just ask you to really have this amount of patience through the month of December. Okay, so December is really coming through, and it's culminating out the year for you. So again, some old habits die hard, and what I love about this particular death, every time I see that rose, it reminds me of the Virgin Mother. So there is this purity, there is this offering and this way to close out the year, old situations, old health conditions, even with other people, even sadness of people passing on or broken relationships that might have come through. You're getting ready, and the angels are getting ready to kind of shower in some love and commitment and trust and comfortability, right? So I love that for you for this month. And I'm just going to pull a new energetic for December to see how the spiritual, the forward energetic for you will feel. Yeah, look at this. Pretty amazing. You're going to have a lot of compassion, a lot of understanding and caring and flow. But I love this. You're going to hold the faith this month, right? Why not? You see the hands capturing the divine light. It's God. It's the divine source. It's just beautiful. It's miracles. It's spirituality. It's hope and support. You know, just hold the faith, do the prayers, do the meditations, do the work. This is up to you to participate in your story, your existence, what you feel connected with, and what makes you really want to create and be in your spiritual place and take flight with that. It's beautiful. And I do think that you'll be receiving messages through passed away or passed on people, whether it be mothers, fathers, grandparents. There is so much messaging for you, I feel, in the month of December. They're just showering you with support and care, and you're getting ready to co-create a new plan. You know, there's a new co-creation to be worked for you coming into the new year. So beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful. And I love the Judgment card. So any health matters, any things that you've been working on and working hard at and trying to just be healthy, and, it's like Archangel Gabriel's blowing the trumpet to say it's time for you to rejuvenate and come to life again. There's all doves. It's like, people are rebirthing and renewing and coming to life and making the right decisions and choices. So December will prove to be really a huge month for you. And I want you guys to, it just came through a little bit, kind of a downloaded little message that I'm hearing a few bells ringing. So if any of you out there kind of hear bells ringing, or church bells, or bells are significant to you, that is got a lot to do with the angelic realm as well. So that is a symbol for you. That's some symbology for you for the month.